Hi, this is Tammy coming to you from the World of Wheels. I'm standing in front of this incredible looking car. I've seen a lot of great cars and I'm glad to be here at the World of Wheels. You gotta come out.
We're down here with Bill Graziano, and well, I have to tell you this. We've been friends on Facebook, never met the guy, seen him race at Cordova over the years, from me doing all the videos I've done. It's a pleasure to meet you, Bill.
Nice to meet you, Scotty. Like I said, put the face with the name and everything's good.
Yep. Well, you know, we do have drag night at Duke's, okay?
Yes.
Now, Duke's has got, instead of that big 6-inch beef, they started a 3-inch little beef, small bag of fries, so I don't have to worry about this. It'll be gone hopefully by the time drag night turns around. But we want to see you out there. I'm going to personally invite you to come down as long as you're not racing.
Absolutely.
You come down to drag night.
Absolutely. Do anything for a good cause.
It's just coming out and having a good time.
Having a good time.
But we're thinking about doing a charity event this year.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Hopefully we just got to figure out which one we're going to do it for.
Yeah, you can count on me being there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. How's the show this weekend?
Very good. A lot of people. Nice turnout.
How many people did?
Guys, a 25-year anniversary.
How many people come by and said they saw you from high school?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
I got to ask, how many guys came up and said, I had a car just like this?
Oh, quite a few, too. Yeah, absolutely.
Back in the day, we didn't have cars like this.
Yeah, right.
So,
right. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
And we'll
it's
see
a
you
pleasure.
soon,
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
We're down here with Dave from D&D Customs, and well, let's say Dave and I go back a long ways from Supercycle days, but he has evolved from being just out of a little, I think you worked out of your garage, right?
Yeah, out of my garage. This year marks my 20th year. I've been 20 years in business now. So it's been a long, long run. Great. Business has grown every year.
And we've seen that some of the bikes are painted here by Paul.
Paul Beckman at Calamine Customs does a majority of my work. CPV does a lot of my work as well in Franklin, Wisconsin. Two of the best painters I think around.
There you go.
In terms of fit, finish, quality.
Right. Well, it complements your talent on building these.
I agree. My expectations are high, so my customers' expectations are high. So we all work hand in hand. It works out well.
There you have it. All right, we're down here. Very special display. Tony, tell us just a little bit about it.
It's a 2007 Hard Knock Kicker. It's a kit bike. Started out that it didn't look like this. I was trying to figure out what to do with it. And I started with one ammo box on it, and it just kind of went from there. And I wanted to give recognition to guys that served, that I went to school with. There's 30 family members that have served from World War I on. It's just my way of just giving them recognition for doing what they do to keep us safe. And
well, I thank you, sir. We're showing you some motorcycles down here, and well, I have to. I'm a little prejudiced here. We got Paul Bachman here. Bachman. I've been saying it wrong all these years, all this time that I've known him.
Right.
But this is his personal bike, and tell us about it, Paul.
It's just an old 2000 Softail. My wife and I ride a lot, so I made a Softail into a bagger. We need a lot of the storage. Changed the front end this year, changed the belt drive, just made it a lot more dependable, a lot more fun to drive. A lot of people don't realize it's just an old Softail. So It's just a lot more functional. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of artwork into it. Explain to that.
Well, there is a lot of artwork. I've been very blessed to be able to paint this stuff all these years. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to show people that not every paint job has to be death and destruction. You can paint things on your bike. You know, I get customers that say, I don't want to paint certain things. Well, it's your bike. You should like what you like, and you should paint what you like. So I wanted to show people, just because you pick a certain image, you can make that image look very cool. So my bike is very spiritual in that respect. All the images that are around the bike, this side view, if you look real close, has a side view of Christ behind the lion. So I figure if I'm going to be riding on two wheels, I'd like to have him protecting me while I ride.
There you go.
This bike was kind of a tribute.
There you go, man. Thank you very much. And
It's so funny. My mom and dad just brought me I'm a Trump supporter, and I'm an America supporter.
Right.
So they just brought me this nice little bell that I put on the front
oh, okay, that's what you were putting
of
on.
the American flag.
There you go.
So God bless America.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you're known for your paint jobs.
I guess.
Well, tell us some of the guys that you paint for, because I mean everybody comes to you.
Well, I've been very lucky, and we do a lot of paint work for a lot of different builders. D&D Custom out of Fox Lake, Illinois. DA Performance out of Alsip, Illinois. We're picking up a lot more of that here and there. So,
But you've been winning at Sturgis.
well, we did have a very good luck. The 75th anniversary of Sturgis, we won baddest bagger out there with our bike that year. That was in 2015. We've got Daytona coming up this year, which looks like we'll be doing real well.
Beautiful.
So God bless.
Yeah.
God bless. We've been very lucky.
Well, I'm glad to know you, and wish you more continued success, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
You guys have a great day. Thank
right.
you.
We're down here with Phil Stoll, and well, normally you see him and his dad with some cars here and stuff, but well, this isn't a car, and I gotta ask you, man, where do you get the nerve to ride this thing?
I don't know. It's just, I like it.
How long have you been racing this bike?
This bike particularly, 5 years, but I've been racing bikes since I was 18, and I'm 44 now. So my whole life I've been racing motorcycles, professionally too, you know.
Well, I know we won't see this at Duke's, but we're going to see you and your dad at Duke's this year.
Oh yeah, I'll bring out the Nova for sure. The Nova and El Camino.
Not a problem.
Maybe even put this on the back of El Camino and
You
go
should
down
do
there.
that. You could do that. You
Uh-huh.
could do that very well.
Yeah.
Duke's has got a new sandwich, man. It's 3 inches, not lacking any beef, and a small bag of fries, man. This will go away.
I like the big one though.
Well, we'll make sure you get a big bag of fries and a 6-inch beef.
All right.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, man, we're down here by none other, Josh Rule. Again, he's not around. Josh, I hope you're enjoying the show, man. Okay, we're down here with Batman, and it's not the B-A-T, but...
It's
and
P-H-A-T-M-O-N. I tried to come up with something a little different.
And I don't remember seeing this in the movies because I'm not really a big Batman fan except for Adam West back in the day, but I'm dating myself. But tell us, how did you come up with this?
Well, you know, we normally do Batman and Robin, and the kids, I said, hey, let's do something different. So I had them go get all our Halloween stuff that was in the house, and we made it zombie attacks like The Walking Dead. So we put zombies here. They took over the machine gun. They took over riding. Batman is nowhere to be found. So I tell the kids when they take a picture inside, make your scariest look, because you're riding with the zombies now. So something different.
There you go. Can't ask for any more.
Fun. Something fun. 71 Volkswagen Super Beetle. I always tell everybody the most important thing is have your awareness about diabetes, and if you can, get a little knowledge and help us fight juvenile diabetes.
Hey, we're down here at the Brushmasters, and the first person we're going to interview is Al Novacek. You may remember him from the Willow Springs Car Show where he was the mayor. How does it feel to be here today?
It feels great. The whole weekend has been great.
How many panels did you do?
I did a purse, and I'm on my second panel right now.
Okay. How's the auction going?
I'll tell you what, I astounded. The numbers yesterday and today have been just unbelievably high. Great. The results are fantastic.
Well, how's the lighting over here?
Lighting's not too bad. This side is better than over there, but it's working out well.
I can see the shadow, you know.
Yeah, there's some shadows, but we're getting through it.
Anything new for this year?
As far as Brushmasters?
Yeah.
You know what? I met a lot of new people, people from Ohio, people coming further and further away, a lot of new people and a lot of beginners, and a lot of ladies too.
Isn't it something that there's people coming from Iowa, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin to come here to help?
It is. And then the more you get to know these people and talk to them, you find out they've done other shows. They were in Detroit, or they did Milwaukee, or other shows like this around the United States. So it's really nice. It's special.
Well, we appreciate you coming out and lending a hand. We'll see you tomorrow.
I enjoy it. Had fun. Thank you.
Isn't it what it's about, enjoying it?
Enjoying it, meeting friends, renewing friends, making new friends.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you.
look what we found, Scott Hoffman, man. And well, you recognize this beautiful, I want to call it circus paint job, but it's not a circus paint job. But if you rode one of those rides at the circus, that is definitely metallic, popping out at you. Hey.
We're claiming the fastest bass boat on 4 wheels in Nostalgia Pro Stock with the car, so.
Well, it's no boat, I'll tell you that. Hey, you may have seen these cars at Duke's, sometimes on Harlem, but anyway, we're going to see you again this year?
Oh, yeah. Yep. We've got our schedule pretty much set for the full year for the Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock. So we're just waiting for some release dates of Duke's driving, see where we can come up for the cruising.
Well, I want your group to come if they can. No offense. I mean, 4 cars, that's fine, and Danny, but we have other cars. But I want all you guys.
We'll try to make it happen for you, Scott. It's always a good time out there.
Do you remember, I think you were there, when we had that benefit for the kid in the, I can't remember his name now.
Yep, to come up to go to the national event there.
Yeah,
yep,
right, yeah.
Yeah, we had a bunch of GDRA cars out there, and
the Wise guys were there.
Right. It was a lot of stuff.
We're looking at doing a charity event this year, and some of the guys that got pissed off at me because, well, trophies was never about Dukes, but all I ever said was, look, when I started doing this, I wanted us guys to come back, and our children. Well, I don't have any, and it seems like today's children are not in the shop classes anymore.
Right. You have to have something to carry on the legacy.
Yeah. So we're sitting there having a good time, and the local people wanted something. And we did that 30th anniversary or 35th anniversary, I can't remember which one we did. We gave out a trophy. You got to have that Duke medallion. So somebody wants a souvenir, that's what we're trying to do. But we just want you to come out and have a good time, and that's what it's all about. So when these guys are there, you're definitely going to have a good time.
Yeah, we like to play around a little bit.
Well, we'll see you there.
Come close to the end of the evening, you'll see some action.
Well, you know what? You'll probably have a lot better chance since they made that sandwich 3 inches. And you won't be so stuffed. You won't be slow on the reaction.
That's true.
Yeah.
A little better reaction on our
yeah.
out there in Harlem.
All right. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Bye, man. be different? Sure. People are tired of a. How many times can you do a Camaro, 57 Chevy, a Corvette, or a Mustang? 1958 Lincoln Continental, Sue and Tad Leach. Boy, did they dare to be different. Look at this car. If you're as old as I am, you'll remember. You look at the seats. The seats look like the original, but they're got aftermarket material on it. And look at the dash. Look at the aluminum 12-cylinder. Now, I'm not sure that I remember the Continental's coming with a 12-cylinder, but it's got twin superchargers on it. Yeah. Just look at all the work that's gone in it. There's at least, I'll guarantee you, 2,000 hours gone into this car from start to finish. We're down here with, well, the Legends winner, man. I mean, you can't ask for anything higher than this prestige right here. And, sir, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's pretty humbling because I've looked at the other 5 cars that are in competition, and to be selected out of that group, I'm a realist. There are so many nice cars that I'm kind of overwhelmed getting picked.
You're in the top 20. It shows right there, top 20. So there's 20 other cars that you had to beat out for this.
And again, if you look at all of those 20, I would have had a hard time narrowing it to 6, let alone to pick the one out of it. So, yeah, as I say, I'm overwhelmed. This is really something for me and the family.
You definitely made it hard on the judges this weekend.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a judge because there's, as I say, with the quality of cars, it's got to be a tough job. So I really appreciate what they did.
How did the name Maybelline come to?
Oh, that's easy. I'm an old rock and roller, and Chuck Berry's Maybelline, that's one of the best songs ever.
Now, where did you come up with the idea to do this car?
Well, it's my last bite at the apple, so I wanted to do something that was a little different than most cars. And you don't see a lot of Lincolns, and the engine in there is a one-off. It's a custom-made V12, only one that's supercharged, and so it really stands out. And the idea for the bubble was actually mine, and you're probably too young, and most of the people watching this will be too young to know that it came from, in 1953, Oldsmobile introduced their Rocket 88 motor, which was a big deal, and they had a dealer-installed option where they would install a green plexiglass piece in the hood of the Fiestas, which was their sporty convertible, to show off the motor. I've only seen one, but I always remembered it. And I told Dave, that's my Rocket 88 motor. It needs to be seen with the hood down. Okay. And even as large as this car is, and by the way, this car is 4 inches longer than a 59 Cadillac. And that's not extended by Dave Kindig. That was the actual length. So it's a land yacht. But even with that and the big engine bay, they had to move the firewall back a little bit to fit that bad boy in there.
Sure. Well, I know V12s from Cadillacs and things like that. So that's a one-off, but I understood what you're talking about. And that's 2 superchargers, isn't it?
It's 2 V6 superchargers running in tandem, which Magnuson supercharger technical people said you can't do.
And you did it.
Well, no, I didn't. With Ryan Falconer of Falconer Motors, bless his heart, he put it to, I think he took it as a challenge.
Well, Tad, I don't know where the wife's at, but she's not going to see the check.
Well, actually, when they presented it, I asked somebody if they had a pen so I could endorse it right away over to her. She gave me permission to do it, so I owe the big boss Sue Leach.
There you go. All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, another year wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. 57th annual World of Wheels Custom Car Show, and definitely that is a custom car, as everything that you see here. Everybody, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and next year, come on out.
Well, we have certainly enjoyed being at the World of Wheels. There's a lot of nice cars here. We've enjoyed talking with everyone, seeing other cars, and appreciating all the hard work that they've done, and I was glad to be part of it. Thanks a lot for watching.